this one here. Grab a couple right now. Those big ones, I can use 4 of those now.
We need to fill up all the large vases in the kitchen and then wheel them carefully into the hookah room. We need to find a way to be able to fill like 2 vases at the same time.
Luckily, I have a really great team working with me today, and things are really moving along. Leave 4 down here and bring up the rest. Just as soon as I start feeling good about things, I get some bad news. The first guest gets off the elevator to come here at what time?
5:15, let's say.
Okay.
5.
Okay. We have to run. We have to be completely finished in all 4 rooms by the time the first guests arrive. And Alan has told me that some of the guests now are going to be arriving 2 hours earlier than expected. You guys? Hey, hold on, everyone. Hold on. Everyone come out real quick.
Oh, Jeff?
Everything's been pushed 2 hours before now. So we're 2 hours behind, So now we have 2 hours less than I thought to pull off the biggest wedding of my career. Just make it work.
Okay.
This is the last thing I need to worry about. Hey, hold on, everyone. Hold on. Everyone come out real quick.
Oh, Jeff?
Everything's been pushed 2 hours before now. So we're 2 hours behind, So now we have 2 hours less than I thought to pull off the biggest wedding of my career. So now I'm totally freaking out, and I need to find out exactly where we are in all these rooms.
What? Tell me.
I left for an hour and not a lot's been done. Here. I need 2 big bunches of these. We just need to make sure that every head is at the same height. This whole area needs to be finished in 3 hours.
I know, that's...
All those heads of those black beauty roses need to come here.
Okay, everyone needs to really hurry. Really, guys, everyone needs to hurry.
Where's that ribbon you had with you? It's right there. All right. This huppah has to be beautiful. This is the centerpiece for the whole entire wedding. This is one area where I really need to focus a lot of my energy. So now with the huppah in a good place, it's time for me to check on the bouquets. The bouquets are very important. It's the first impression that the bride and the family have of my work for the day. Is this her bouquet?
Yes. More.
It just
You can
doesn't
see-
look, it just doesn't look very fresh. What do you have finished so far?
This and this.
This is all you have. Okay. I'm sorry, it's just everything needs to be finished in 1 hour and we haven't even done the ribbon. Matt, I need you to help. I'm having a panic attack. They want the personal flowers in 1 hour. The bride is very picky. She needs to do approvals on this and say, you know, we're making these bouquets. What do you think? The personal flowers are the flowers that need to be done for the bridal party, including the most important, the bridal bouquet. Just make it work.
Okay.
This is the last thing I need to worry about. That's why I've hired her and her.
And I'll leave that with her, the gardenias.
Okay. The more we bump these against people and things, the browner they get. It's like a white rose.
I am super nervous to bring the bouquets to the bride. If she doesn't like them, I know there's nothing we can do at this point.
I don't have time to worry about this.
She didn't like any of those.
Big color.
That's the only color we have. You told her that, right?
So we're gonna have to open them or do something. She's like, let's come up with something else. I think that's what she wants. Like real big colors
I tried to
open
open
instead
it,
of being
but
like
we
twisted.
didn't show this one.
Well, at a certain point, I can't play God,
No.
and the more you play with them to get them open,
The more they
they're
bruise.
going to turn brown, and then she will either have a closed calla or a dirty wedding. So now we're in full-on freak-out mode in this wedding. We have 4 rooms to finish, and we're an hour behind schedule. And on top of that, we have a bride who's not happy with her bouquet. Matt?
Yeah.
Just tell her, seriously, Jeff ordered those in especially for you, but that's the best we can do.
Okay.
I don't want to just, give her something and be like, this is it, bye.
No.
Just say, we're trying our best. He's concerned that
That
you're not going to be happy because that's obviously what we want. It's for her
to be happy.
to be happy.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, have a good day.
You too.
If every job was like this, I would have retired years ago. Now with this bride situation hopefully taken care of, it's time for me to go around and make sure all those last-minute details are finished. I want every flower used. We only have 30 minutes to finish this space. It's time to hustle like never before.
They're coming down in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Everything needs to be out of here by then.
If you can save all the purple ones for me, because I'm going to put one on every plate. I think we're done.
Yeah.
We are out.
It took a lot of work, but everything's done. It looks amazing. We feel really happy.
So in the Hilton room, which is where the tish is taking place, this is where all the men gather before they go up to the ceremony. So I focused on the masculinity of the room. I used black vases, plum candles, fuchsia flowers. I really wanted that room to be kind of dark and sexy. And we grouped everything together to really give kind of an atmosphere of wedding, but kind of a nightclubby feeling. In the Bedekin room, it was very important that we keep it very white and pure, but have a romantic feeling at the same time. I chose beautiful white vases, we put them on white columns, and we really wanted to use colors that were romantic. Beautiful fuchsia orchids, Grand Prix roses, a lot of fuchsia peonies. In a space as large as the Grand Ballroom, it was important for us to break the room into 3 different looks. One of the looks were with chandeliers and beautiful silver cups. Another look we used different shaped and different sized ball vases on the tables. And then I had some special mirrored vases made up for the ballroom space. We used white hydrangea, white peonies, crystal blush calla lilies, and white phalaenopsis. We used a beautiful light purple colored rose called Pacific Blue, blue hydrangea, and beautiful purple vanda orchids flown in from Amsterdam.
Beautiful job, well done.
Tough job, but we did it. In the the Starlight Room, where the ceremony is going to take place, the most important thing for me was to keep it very beautiful and heavenly looking. So we used a lot of beautiful white hydrangea, white calla lilies, and white orchids. We grouped everything together in small groupings around the huppah area. We placed a crystal blush calla lily on each chair for all the guests. And we did a lot of groupings of candles and petals all over the floor, so it almost gave the impression that the huppah was floating.
I mean, you really put something out there that we're just not accustomed to seeing here, you know, and everything that I've read
That's
about.
the biggest compliment all day.
I think it was exactly what the bride was looking for, and she was thrilled with everything.
You guys, we did it. It's finally done. You were an amazing team. This was our first big wedding in New York. And in Jewish tradition, Mazel Tov.